This is the government's Plan A in action in Bromley in Kent. Vaccination, especially a third booster jab for the over 50s and the vulnerable.
I'm the only one around my whole family that's not had COVID, and I'm really pleased now because of my age that I can have the children around me and everything.
I've just had my booster and I'm very, very happy. Yippee!
Those groups who qualify can now book their own booster as long as it's 6 months and 1 week after their second jab. But the government's approach is just not good enough for the biggest organisation representing the country's doctors.
The government just don't seem to have a grip on this, and the BMA has called for the government to take action to protect the population and put measures in place that will help to protect our patients, the population, but also help to protect the NHS, which is under huge strain at the moment.
And here's why. After going down in the summer, cases in the UK began climbing at the beginning of October and are now back to where they were when restrictions were removed in England in July. Meanwhile, in France, Germany and Spain, cases have remained basically stable at a much lower level than here. Case numbers in Wales are higher than in England, even though restrictions equivalent to England's so-called Plan B, such as face masks indoors, are still in place. Still, the Labour-controlled government there believes that's the right course, and England has moved too fast.
There does seem to be a rush, for example, to open up to the rest of the world, to allow people to come in, to release the restrictions in terms of who we allow in, the reduction in the number of red list countries. All of those things do expose us.
The number of people with COVID being admitted to hospital is going up in England, but it's still well short of the peak in January. The Prime Minister, today on a visit to Northern Ireland, said as long as the NHS is coping, there is no need to move to Plan B.
We're in a much better position going into the autumn, the winter now than we were 12 months ago. Incomparably better. But we must fortify ourselves further. The numbers are high. We can see what's happening. We can see the increase. Now is the time to get those booster jabs. And also to vaccinate the 12 to 15-year-olds as well.
So for now, for England, this remains the plan as the government puts its faith in vaccination.